Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. And have a look, we're face to face this time. Yes, I'm just doing this by way of explanation. There won't be a restoration video this time because, as quite a few people know, I've been working away from home a lot, helping my friend do his house. So time's got away from me a little bit here. I've been really busy over there, and I'm going again tomorrow. So it's hard for me to get a restoration done. I've done a couple of little ones. You've seen the little Porsche one, and I've got the little DMC one over here I've done. I could knock them out fairly quickly. So what I'm going to do today is going to show you some of my past scale models. It might be of interest to some people or might not be of interest to anybody, but in order to keep the channel flowing, I'm going to show these. These are ones that I've done a while back before I got into die cast. Like I say, some might find it interesting, some might not. So just bear with me until I get back on track and we get a few die casts done. So that being said, thanks to all the friends of the channel who's been sticking with me and stayed the course so far. It's 2 years, just over, 2.5 years, something like that. So yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing well. So anyway, enough of the waffle. Let's get on with it. I've got a few to show you. Some on the turntable and some not, because they're too big to put on the turntable, obviously. So see you later. Okay then. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. As you probably saw in the introduction, that we're going on scale models. This is the Airfix, I think it was a starter kit actually, the Aston Martin. I did a while back, a couple of years. Came out quite nice. Decals were laid down lovely. Using the decal fix. You needed it around that front grille. Yeah. In the blue. Very smart this. So this is the Airfix starter kit. Aston Martin. Very nice. Okay. Right. Next up. Right, we'll do a few coaster builds first. See, this one's falling apart. It's separating already. This is a very old one I did quite a while ago now. This is the Focker Decker. As you can see, I've stringed it out of the top. It took an effort to do that, I tell you. Not the easiest thing in the world to do at this scale. 1/72, 1/76, something like that. Got the guy there cranking it up. Pilot telling him, contact. Yeah. Nice little kit. Like I say, if you're going to string it out, it does take a while. A long time. And a lot of patience. So that's the Focker Decker. I think this is the Airfix kit. Or no, it's a Revel one, I think. One or the other. There you go. Focker Decker. There you go. Have a look. So that's that one then. Next, on this one, we've got the Sherman Tank. It's a couple of days after Normandy landings. Paratroopers open the tank out, or the tank out with the paratroopers out. Clear the way. Bit of weathering on the tank, you can see. Bit of mud and dirt running down the side. The old paratroopers. Having a look. Quite a simple coaster build. Not much going on with this. The guy there looking out, see what's going on. Yeah. Oh mate, you know, look through. Nice little scale to work with. 1/72 again. There you go. Sherman Tank. A few days after D-Day. Have a look at this one. This is Russian. I think it's a T-21. crashing through the forest, chasing them in the snow, crushing bits of wood under its tracks as it would. There again, it's an Airfix 1/72, smashing through the trees. Quite enjoyed this build. A bit of mud and dirt around the bottom, but it's careering along, breaking the trees down as it goes. Yeah, and this is that the snow is that spray snow stuff that you get put on your windows and that. Oh, it makes a mess. It made a right mess. So this is it, T21. Going through, run over the wood. There you go. Twigs out the garden. Okay, that's that one. Now this one is a Cromwell, again an Airfix 1/72, 1/76. This is a Cromwell tank had been blasted by an anti-tank gun, an anti-tank shell, and a patrol of Germans walking by, just checking it out, make sure there's nobody still in there. Because even though the tank was knocked out, the cannon might still be working. So the old officer's up there checking it out. We get round the back of the lichen. The idea of that much lichen was to protect the hedgerows in France, when the Normandy with the hedgerows, hence the front fork things on the front of the tank there, to smash through the hedges. There's the guys on patrol walking by. We see all the front track is blown up. There's the officer on the back there. If you notice, the uniforms are slightly different. This back guy here got a different uniform on to the others, because nearing the end of the war, they were shorter uniforms and they just grabbed anything they could. There you go. So that's it, the Cromwell tank. It's got the US star on it, because they did use them as well. I think that is the last of the coaster builds that I've done at the moment. There you go. I'll zoom in there, the damage. That's it. Okie dokie then, let's get on to something else. Okay, we've gone up to 1/35 scale. This is your Tamiya Flat Gun, mobile flat gun, based on a Mark IV chassis. See a bit of weathering around the exhaust pipes and stuff, bit of mud on it. Guys looking out for a target. Zooming a bit closer. There's dirt on the wheels. And have a look at the guys in there. My face paint is not great. They've all got the reversible camo coats on. White one side. Well, supposed to be white one side. As you can see, they've still got some white residue from the Russian campaign. So this is, I can't pronounce the name in German, but it is basically a flat gun on a Mark IV chassis. Tamiya kit. There you go. Quite a nice one, this one. Easy one to do. Right, moving on. Here we have a little Spade. All hand painted. Bit of rigging on it. 1/72 again. This is the Revel kit. As you can see, it's got decals on the top. Hand painted all the camo. No airbrushing on that. Yeah. They're a bit dusty. I have tried to clean them, but you've got to be careful cleaning these in case things fall off them. Got a bit of weathering on the cowling there and around the machine gun. Bit of dry brushing. Wooden prop. So that's a Spade. There you go. Quite a nice little plane, this one. Okay, this is one of the first of the bigger dioramas that I've done. This is quite big. I'm going to move the camera around rather than try and move the diorama around because my bench isn't wide enough. This is basically Tamiya Tank getting refueled on the job. And this is the a Tamiya, I can't remember the name of the truck now, with driver. As you can see by the tank tracks, he's come off the field to play. He's come to get some juice. The figures are mini art figures. So let's just move around a little bit, see if you can see some of the details that I've done on it. It's been heavily weathered. As you can see, there's some fuel spills down there. Around there. It's been dirtied up. Let's just move around in my chair. The guys here having a minute. The old guy having a smoke. They're chatting about what they're doing or whatever. This has got the early Zimmerit on it, which was later removed on these tanks. Got the shovel all detailed in there. As you can see, got a bit of some pitting on it, silver on it. Got the chains. Everything else. These mini art figures are lovely. Really nice. Moving on. I want to stand up a bit here. You can see our matey there. It's guzzling up the juice. These are photo etched grills on here. What have we done? There's our matey. Filling up an old petrol. Diesel, whatever it's petrol these ran on. And there's the back. Bits and bobs. Then we've got some supplies on the floor. A couple of ramps, and one's fell down. Had the barrels on. There's old matey waiting patiently to clear off and get back to a safe position. This is all dusted up with powders. This one. So drawing back a little bit, you'll see. There you go. Yeah, I like this one. A lot of people like this one, actually, funny enough. My kids love this one. Yeah. So that's this one. Now this one, as you can see, just figures. Tamiya figures. English Army figures. And you see, I did this for a Remembrance Day ceremony. As you can see, the guy in the back there, he's painted in a whitey with some grey highlights. And that's his grave. And what he's basically saying, waving goodbye to his mates. They just buried him and he's off. And they're off. Looking down, waving across his, going wherever he's going. And they're carrying on. So these are all 135 figures of Tamiya. All detailed up. Straps on the guns and stuff. Remembrance Day. Oh, it's not focusing, it's come out of focus. There you go. Yeah, I like this one too. Okay. Let's go around the back here and see. Sorry for the jerky camera, but I'm trying to do this, so you can see. Okay. Alright, coming away. Now this one, again, a Tamiya kit. This is the Chieftain. And this is on a diorama predicting manoeuvres in Germany after around about the Cold War time, I suppose. Yeah. On manoeuvres. As they did. Checking everything out. Nice easy kit to build, this one. You get a chance to build one. All the concrete, barrels, corrugated iron. There. Corrugated iron is made out of cardboard, obviously. Reinforced concrete. It's basically ruined. There's the tank itself. The guy there manoeuvring the driver through the ruins towards a cup of tea. Yeah. Got a camo net in the top. Around there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to shift this out of the way for a minute and I can try and turn this one round. Excuse the shaky camera again. You see another view there. Let's get round again. Lift it over the camera stand. That's the back. All mucked up. And then we've got this side with more debris and ruined buildings and so on and so forth. Polystyrene again. The bent pipes. Corrugated iron. Sheeting. Bits of rubbish everywhere. Al Capone. Look, a view from the front. Spin around. And squeeze through there, yeah. Few plants. Okay. This is this one. Okay, doke. On this one, small diorama, this is a Hexa tank and it's displayed in a museum, showing you a piece of track there and the driver or a uniformed panzer crew. He's having a look. This is on display. The reason I didn't weather this one up because it took me a long time to do the camouflage pattern on this. I believe you do get a stencil to go by, but it's certainly not easy. There's old matey in his time capsule there. Flag on the back there. This is the Hexa. This wasn't a Tamiya kit, I think it was a Hobby Boss. This one. Yeah, so there you go. That's quite nice, 1/35 scale. Very nice. Right, now this one is 1/35 scale Hobby Boss kit, and it's a flak Panther tank turned to a flat gun. It's been weathered, as you can see. It's got the canvas cover on because they put a canvas cover over there, which opens and closes. It's got your tools on the side, more scratched up paint. If you can see, it's got the wooden deck that the gun sits on, where a turret used to be. There's some photo etch in this. Spare track there, rusting away on the side there. More chipping. These are photo etch covers over the grills there. And we've got the gun itself. As you can say, it's chipped up, it's seen some action. Travel from place to place. Got the shells in there. This didn't come with any figures, and I didn't buy any to put on it. I liked it as it was. Shot down a couple of B-17s by the look of it. Yeah, this is a Flat Panther. This one. You can see the timber a bit better now there, the wood. I weathered all that. As you can say, there'd be a lot of people walking around the top of this tank or flat gun because they were loading shells, dropping shell casings all over it. So yeah, it would certainly get bashed about. There you go. Hobby Boss Flat Panther. There's the tracks. Sitting down as they should because of the weight of them. There's the back end with the jack, exhausts. Nothing else. Right, okay. That's a Hobby Boss 1/35 scale Flat Panther. Right, we're on to the aircraft now. 1/48 scale Revell. I think this is a Grumman Gannet or something like that. Twin prop. Nice plane. There's a weathering on this. There you go. You'll probably see other aircraft on the same base. Panel lines. Decals put on with microset and microsole. And some light and dark shading on the grey wings there, as you can see. There is some cockpit detail in there, but whoops, I just knocked it down. It's alright, it's a bit of a tail jigger, it's got weight in it. But yeah. There you go. So that's that one. It's a Grumman. Ugly thing, isn't it? I'll just lift it up and show you underneath. It's got weathering underneath as well. Okay. Get down. So that's this one. And we've got another one, 1/48 scale Tamiya kit, the Harrier. This is the Navy version. Royal Navy. Grey. It's got a bit of shading on the wings. A bit dusty. I've cleaned it off, but like I say, got to be as careful cleaning these off. Decals there again. You see that it's going into the lines there, which is good. And the pan lines is all missiled up. The missiles on it. Drop tanks. It's all good to go. All matey in there. So this is a Tamiya kit. Not the greatest of kits, this one, I must admit. But yeah, nice when it was done. So this is the Tamiya Harrier Navy version. Okay. Not many more to go now, boys. Okay, this one is a Revel kit. I'm pretty sure it is. I can't really remember. 148. I wouldn't set me a second. No, 148, I think. This is the Buccaneer. These here, this one predicted here, is the last of the Buccaneers. What fought over in, I think it's Iraq or Iran, the first war over there. Painted in these colours. This is the last time these planes saw action. Nice aircraft. Fast. Really nice. Yeah, this is it. Buccaneer. So there you go. Very nice. There's some weathering on this one. Some cockpit details. Seat straps and so on and so forth. Missiles all painted up. So that's the Buccaneer. Okay, moving on. This will be the last of the one more aircraft after this. This is an Edward kit. It's a MiG-21, I think. Yeah. Fully loaded rockets and what have you. Don't know the camouflage colours and greens and stuff on it. Done all the jet exhaust on the back. I'm going to stop this in a minute. I'm going to show you the interior because it was all. This is a thing I did with photo etch. Hopefully I'll get a shot of it. Okay, so just hang on, bear with me a minute. Take this off. Turn that off. Oh, I'll be careful here, taking this off here. So take the canopy off. And hopefully you can see all the photo etch in there. Get round a bit so you can see. All the instrument panels, photo etch. Side panels in there. One with the seat and stuff, the seat belts. A lot of work in there. Well, if I hold it, it might be a bit better. I'm trying to focus for you. Sorry if you're doing your eyes in. Yeah, it's all in there. It's all in there, boys. Side panels. I don't know if I can actually zoom in doing this. Oh, there you go, look. Yeah, that's it. That's the MiG. Okay. This is the last one. So your torture is over. 148 scale. Revel kit. It's a Boston something, but I can't remember the flipping name of it now. Yeah. Pacific anyway. It's the Pacific colours on it. The octopus on that. It's got the light aircraft green inside. Airframe green in there. This is too big to go on. It's quite a big model actually, this one. Too big to go on any stands. There's your props. That was a bit, no, that's alright, it goes. Set my hands in the way, yeah. Yeah, nice one, this one. So it's too bloody big to put in here in a minute. That's trouble. I bought some kits, but they're lovely aircraft, but they're too flipping big. Wingspan on them. I can't really hang them in my shed. So yeah, so this is this one. Very nice. Bit of shading on it on the wings. Bit of shading on the wings and on the fuselage. Underneath. Going up underneath. Bit of exhaust smoke. Bit of light and dark. Yeah. So that's that one. There you go. As you can see, it's quite a sizable aircraft. Well, that completes the scale models that I've dug out for you to have a look at. Okay. Well, if you watch it to the end, thanks very much for watching. I know it's not a die cast, but at the end of the day, I know some of you guys have done scale modelling in the past, or they still do some now. And ladies, by the way, I'm sorry, apologise for not mentioning the ladies. But yeah, so I think we've all done a bit of scale modelling and die casting and other bits and pieces. So I just thought to keep the channel flowing, keep the regular videos up, that I'll put this in as well. Okay, then. Look forward to your comments. Thanks for watching. It's very much appreciated. And all the best to you all.